The guava cheese sauce is absolutely delicious. Your ice cream is just the most luscious consistency. But I wish you had thought of putting some of the basket ingredient in this.
Like Minnie was saying, I would love maybe to take the brownies and fold it into the ice cream. Cookies and cream is like my favorite ice cream.
It doesn't bother me that you didn't put basket ingredients in there. I think it's okay to build a dessert around it, but the plantains are definitely not successful. They're very starchy and have a weird texture.
Thank you, Chef Claudia. Finally, Chef Tatiana.
Chefs, today I've prepared for you a black bean brownie molten cake with a Cuba Libre syrup, a Greek yogurt and orange sauce, and a cinnamon sugar tostone.
I love the use of all the spices and the different flavors. And also the guava and the tarragon along with the orange works beautifully.
It's a great dessert, except for the fact that you can call it molten, but what it really is not cooked enough. So while it's delicious, I have to call a little bit of BS on the molten part.
That's okay,
it's just undercooked.
The parts that were baked, it was delicious.
Thank you.
And again, you're bringing in that orange, which I just really, really appreciate. It's such an important part of the culture of Cuba.
Thank you, Chef.
Whose meal was better? We'll call you back when the judges have decided.
How do you feel?
I'm nervous, but relieved, but nervous, but yeah.
You're the best chef win.
Yeah.
Watching these chefs today has been amazing because every one of them has shown their passion through the food.
Claudia, she started with that ceviche, which was just wonderful. It was everything you want. It was bright. It was citrusy.
I did not care much about her ceviche because the foundation of a ceviche is cutting the fish properly. I think that Tatiana had a much better composed dish.
Tatiana did a great job with the fish, perfectly cooked, although we all sort of shared the same sentiments about the skin. If you're not going to nail it, then remove it.
So then we move on to the entree round where Tatiana made this pork stew, which you could have easily sold me on, had been on the stove for hours and hours and hours.
I thought she really did a great job honoring lesser-known ingredients of Cuba, like garbanzo beans. It was delicious.
As much as I enjoyed Claudia's dish, there were definitely pieces of pork that were very, very tough.
She forgot it, she burnt it. I think it was accidentally delicious.
Yeah, I mean, from a technique standpoint, Tatiana outshined Claudia.
But it's obvious that she does know her flavors.
It reminds me of the first Rocky movie, where Apollo Creed was like the best boxer and smooth and everything, and Rocky was a hot mess, but he gave him a good fight at the end anyway. It was like that. I mean,
yeah, I guess
Claudia was kind of a hot mess today, but she gave a great fight.
Okay.
I'm so proud of the Cuban food I put out, but to go through these 3 rounds and not come out a winner would feel like I came up short.
I absolutely represented my culture, and I think my flavors were on point. I feel that I won, for sure.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? So, Claudia, you've been chopped. Judges?
Claudia, you made some wildly flavorful dishes, but there were some mistakes along the way. In the entree round, there were pieces of the pork shoulder that were overcooked. In the dessert round, the plantains had a really weird texture, and so we had to chop you.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure to taste your food today.
The pleasure is mine, absolutely.
Great job.
Thank you. The opportunity of sharing my culture, my cooking is important. So I am leaving this competition with confidence and a huge smile in my face.
And that means, Chef Tatiana Rosana, you are the chopped champion. Congratulations.
Cuban chopped champion. That's even better. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Yes, you are.
I thought you represented Cuba very well today.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing such awesome food to the table.
Thank you, Chef. Now that I've won, I feel like going home and celebrating, kissing my wife, who has been so supportive of me, and just really relishing in